What's up, YouTube peeps and barbecue freaks? Thank you guys for joining me today. Today's video, I'm actually going to recreate a recipe that I saw on YouTube from Arnie Segovia over at ArnieTex. He's got a great YouTube channel, tons of great knowledge when it comes to barbecuing and just making several different recipes. I will leave a link below to his channel. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you go over and subscribe to his channel and let him know that I sent you. He recently made a video of a Salsa Roja, which is a red salsa that looks amazing. If I remember correctly, at the end of the video, he recommended that people try it out, let him know how it turned out. I love a good salsa. I absolutely love making, all kinds of different variations of salsa. And this one, when I saw it, I just knew I had to try. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna run his recipe to a T, see how it turns out. I have no doubt that it's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. And that video is coming up next. All right, so the ingredients that go for the salsa, we've got about a quarter of an onion to a third of an onion. We've got 5 Serrano Peppers, 5 Roma Tomatoes, a bunch of cilantro, a can of diced tomatoes, and a can of Chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. We're gonna chop all this stuff up to get it in the blender. You just give it a rough chop. It's gonna make everything easier to blend. We'll add a little bit of salt to it, get it mixed up. It should be good. Let's get these all chopped up. All right, so we're gonna take this onion, just give it a rough chop. Again, it really doesn't matter how you chop it up. Everything's gonna go in the blender. It's just gonna help everything kind of blend up a little easier. So just a rough chop here. We'll set those aside. We're gonna take these Serrano peppers. I'm gonna cut the ends off, each one. And then just give these a rough chop. Next, we're gonna just set these aside. Take these Roma tomatoes and give them a chop. I like to cut the ends off. I reckon you can leave them on. I just like to cut them off, so you can go with whatever you prefer. Again, just a rough chop. Get them all chopped up. They'll be ready to go. All right, so we have everything chopped up. I've got my blender here. We're going to take some of these veggies, some of these tomatoes, drop them in here. I'm not going to add all of them just yet. They're probably about a third of them, I reckon. We're going to take some of these Serrano peppers and onion, add that to the mix. We're going to take some of these canned tomatoes, add a little bit of that. And then I'm going to take one of these Chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. And we're going to add that to the mix. Lastly, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to give it a blend. And I'm just using regular table salt. You can always add more salt later if you need to. Get the lid on and give it a little chop. All right, so we got that mixed up some. And we're simply gonna add the rest of the ingredients. So we're gonna add the rest of the tomatoes, the rest of the onion, and the rest of the jalapeno. We're also gonna add some of the cilantro. I took about a handful and diced some of that up a little bit just to kind of get that started. Add that all in here. We're gonna take the rest of the can of these diced tomatoes, and this is a 14.5 ounce can. We're gonna add that to the mix. And we're gonna take one more Chipotle pepper and adobo sauce. Add that to the mix. Get this cilantro. This is one of those ingredients that you either love it or hate it. I absolutely love it. If you want to leave it out, I reckon you can. I'm from the camp of, I believe it just adds a ton of flavor to almost any dish that you use it for. So get the lid back on, get it blended up, and we'll give it a taste. And that should be it. Let's give it a taste. All right, so it is done. This is what it looks like. I gotta tell you, it really smells awesome. I cannot wait to try it. Look at that. I think this is gonna be really good. Let's give it a taste. All right, I cannot wait to taste this. Let's give it a try. Look at that. Nice color. It really does smell great. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh yeah, I gotta go in for another bite. I'm gonna tell you guys, that salsa is excellent with those Serrano peppers. There's some heat there. I like mine really hot. I'm feeling that burn on my tongue, but I love it. If you aren't a fan of someone, or if you aren't someone who's a fan of a lot of heat, maybe switch out jalapenos, see how that goes, or remove the seeds. I like the flavor that the Serrano peppers give it, so I would suggest sticking with that, but maybe removing the seeds if you don't like it that hot. This is excellent. I could see why Arnie said that he could sit there and eat the whole bowl, because that's probably what I'm gonna do tonight. And this will make a great topping for any taco, enchiladas, whatever, anything. This is actually really, really good. So Arnie, thank you for the recommendation. Everything is perfect. The heat, the flavor's got the right amount of salt. I don't think you have to add anything else to it. It is great. If you like a good spicy salsa, or one that has, you know, some of us can handle a lot of heat. So this, while there's some kick there, I wouldn't say it's like burning my mouth, but I can feel the heat. It feels good. It's perfect for me. If you like a salsa with some heat, you definitely need to give this one a try. Again, make sure you go check out Arnie's channel. If you aren't subscribed to his channel, subscribe to his channel. I will leave a link below. The dude has so much information. If you want to up your barbecue game, that's definitely a channel you want to check out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, like Arnie, I suggest you give this one a try. I will see you guys next time. Take care.